For my project, I will be talking about the book The Power of Six by Pittacus Lore. I picked this book because this is the second book of the series, and there's 9, and the first book is a really good book, so if you read I Am Number 4, you're gonna like this book, The Power of Six. I actually started reading this book because I was recommended it by one of my friends, and he said it was a really good series, so I said I'll try it. Usually I don't read sci-fi books, but this looked like a good book, and my friends told me it was a good book, so I thought I'd try something new. The main characters in The Power of Six are John Smith, Sam, Bernie Kosar, and Sarah, and Number 6. This book takes place in Paradise, Ohio. That's where they start. And then they gradually go to the west and go to other states, and then eventually end up in Hawaii. And then at some point in the book, they do end up in Alaska. The conflict of the book is John Smith and Number 6. They're both aliens from another planet, and they're trying to get away from other aliens that are trying to hunt them down, and they systematically kill one by one according to their numbers. Like John Smith is number 3, so he's next because the first 2 die in the first book. And Number 6 has found John, and John, Sam, Bernie Kosar, and Number 6 are all going to the west to hide from the aliens, also called the Mogadorians. The passage I'm about to read is a great description of how the author writes and how he is so descriptive. Being in love is a very strange thing. Your thoughts constantly drift towards this other person, no matter what you're doing. You could be reaching for glass in a cupboard, or brushing your teeth, or listening to someone tell a story, and your mind will just start drifting towards their face, their hair, the way they smell, wondering what they'll wear and what they'll say the next time they see you. And on top of the constant dream state you're in, your stomach feels like it's connected to a huge bungee cord, and it bounces and bounces around for hours, and until it finally lodges itself next to your heart. I would rate this book 5 stars out of 5 stars. It is a great book, and if you're just looking to read something just for fun, or something kind of short but interesting, then this is the book to read. It's a really fascinating book, and it is suspenseful, which makes you want to keep reading it, and when you get to the end of a chapter, it's suspenseful, and then it makes you want to keep reading another chapter. Thank you for watching my book talk on The Power of Six by Pittacus Lore. This is the second book of 9 of the Lorian Legacies, so if you want to read a good series, a couple good books, read this series.